Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mark's Journey to the Philippines. Today we're going over a very common scam here in the Philippines with Filipinos, especially LDR relationships, and how you can avoid it and not fall for it. It's a birthday scam. If that sounds something you're interested in, stay tuned. So the birthday scam is a very common scam. It's actually probably one of the most common. And it's actually one of the easiest ones to avoid too. If you just use a little intelligence, you can weed out the bad girls pretty easily. So what happens is you're talking to someone for a little bit, and like out of the blue, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's my birthday today or tomorrow or this weekend or whatever," and like it isn't really their birthday. Like 9 out of 10 times, right? Um, you know, they're after something. They're after the moolah, and you can tell a couple of ways. Like they know better than to just ask for money, like because that's what scammers do, right? So they hint at things, and they're not always like direct, but like by indirect, they're still steering the ship in that direction, hoping you'll pick up on hints, right? So like, oh yeah, it's my birthday, and then they might joke around, like joke around, like, "What are you gonna send me?" or something. And like, they're all they really want is money, right? So like, I mean, you could send them a phone or something really nice if you wanted to, but like, it'd be dumb, but you could. But what they really want is money. And I found a really good way to catch these scammers. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. So most of them want to talk on like WhatsApp, anyways, right? It's just a very popular messaging app here. So they want to talk on WhatsApp, and it has a feature on it to where you can star something, like save it or highlight it, like make it important, right? And so, like a reminder or something. So, a favorite conversation. So I always star like important conversations, like their birthday, their favorite color, their kid's name if they have kids, or that sort of thing, where they live, their job, the important stuff. And then that's good because it helps me remember things. But it's also good because if they start lying, you can catch them a lot easier. So like the love scammer, they're probably like, if they'll tell you their birthday or whatever, true or false, what they'll tell you when it is when you first start talking. And then like they talk to so many guys because you're not important. It's a numbers game, right? So like they'll talk to like 100 guys, and if 50 of them get scammed or something, or 20 or whatever, like they make a ton of money. So like a scammer is not gonna remember like all the lies they told. They're not gonna remember who they told what, because they're just lying, right? So like they're very easy to catch. And with that star feature, like if they told you their birthday, it was like in December, and then all of a sudden in July, they're like, "Oh yeah, my birthday's coming up this weekend." Like, they're lying. Like you caught them in the scam, and you could just say, "Sorry, it's over." You can block them, you can ghost them. I like to go back to the message. You can literally go back to message and then like reply to it and be like, "I thought you said this was your birthday," and then they're all embarrassed and they have to lie or try to wiggle out of it or something, and they can't, right? They're busted. Usually they just stop talking and don't reply because they're embarrassed and they know that they know they got caught. But there's a second version of this scam you gotta watch out for. Still, this one's a little bit trickier. This one, it's their kid's birthday, or when it's their like niece's or nephew's birthday, right? So or their parents or whoever else. Is they probably didn't tell you that, and they also have like very big families. So especially like the niece and nephew, like, "Oh, I got a party to go to, and I can't afford like travel, and I don't have a present, and we can't afford cake, and a big sob story, right? But like they have such a big family that it's very, very hard for you to like verify this. Like almost impossible, really. Like, you know, do they tell you every one of their nieces and nephews' birthdays when you first met? Probably not. You know, so it's like you can't really verify it. So all you can really do is don't send money because you know, like a lot of people just lie for money. Like, unfortunately, a lot of people are scammers. Like, this birthday test alone, if you're smart, and you don't even have to save it on WhatsApp if you write it down or put it on your calendar on your phone or whatever. Um, like, if you're smart, you can catch them. But there's so many scammers out there, and like this little test alone, this birthday test, will catch like 90% of them because they all will try this at one point. And as far as like the nieces and nephews or the kids' birthdays, like you're just gonna have to use your own like best judgment on what to do. I wouldn't send anything just because I've seen enough and know enough that I know most of them are lying. But even if they're sincere and stuff, like if you haven't met yet, like they're not your responsibility. Like these kids don't even know you. Like, you know, you want them to have a good birthday, but it's like unfortunately so many other women have ruined it. Like that now they're facing like the repercussions of it. Um, you know, if you want to be nice, you'd always send them something other than money, like maybe some Jollibee food or like catering or like cake or something. But even then, like you never know. Like for all you know, you send them cake, and your girl's gonna be eating cake with her like Filipino boyfriend that you don't know about. You know, like so. Just keep that in the back of your mind. The great thing about catching this scam is like this test alone, like just knowing their birthday, like a real birthday, and then waiting for the scam is it will catch like 90 to 95% of scammers. You know, because if they're a scammer, they're definitely going to try this at one point. Like they all know about it. It's easy to do. They'll try other ways too, but this is a very simple way to catch a scammer. And you can filter out so many scammers this way. Like it's just like a big fish net. They'll they'll catch themselves, right? And I'm not saying if they don't fall for it, they're not a scammer, but this will catch like 90, 95% or more, you know, because they all know about it. It's simple to do. And you can catch so many scammers this way. Like, it's honestly quite sad. But yeah, just be smart, be careful. That's it for today's video. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. God bless. Peace.